Guys, let's talk about this tragic and heartbreaking story of a Zambia police officer who murdered his wife and also killed himself. So, the Zambia police officer who goes by the name Albert Kamasumba was said to have shot his estranged wife, Deborah, to death and then committed suicide after learning that his ex-wife was getting married to another man. It was gathered that Albert killed his ex-wife while the lady herself was in her parents' house. The lady has returned, and this event took place on Tuesday, September 2022. So reliable sources has it that they have both separated like 3 months thereabouts after they've lived and married for 2 years, but their marriage was, was so rocky. It was said that Deborah was in an abusive relationship. The husband, that Albert, was maltreating her, was beating her, and this sort of abusive relations of a thing. However, when the police officer Albert found out that Deborah was planning to get married to another man, he went on a rampage and shot her and another family member. So, according to the reliable sources, it was said that while Deborah was in her parents' house on that particular date, Albert came there and forced the door open, got Deborah shot down, and was about shooting their only baby, a 1-year-old child. And then, while Deborah's senior sister was trying to prevent him from shooting the baby, he now shot the sister on the leg. Oh my good God. What a world we live in. May God deliver us from monsters parading as loved ones. Well, more to this story was that Albert trained this girl in school. The police officer sponsored the education of Deborah. So they are not just new lovers or knowing for the first time. It was said that while this girl was in school, even up to university level, he was one that sponsored her, established her parents and family members. So I think that was why he has the gut of going so far. In fact, he went so far, believe me, guys. And it was said that the parents of Deborah was about returning his bride price. So they were about returning his bride price when this calamity occurred. So, but I want to ask, how possible that Deborah is getting married to another man when they just separated barely 3 months? So does it mean that she was already dating another guy before, the guy struck or what? And we are likening this issue to that of Chinese man that, gave a Nigeria girl RIP simply because she refused to marry him after he has invested so much on her and the family. And I think, I don't know if I should add my own 2 cents that it's high time that guys will stop investing on a woman that you are not yet married to, because love is a very delicate thing. Love is something of the heart. Somebody might like you when we are both young or at that particular time in life, and then gradually the love will start or begin to fade. You get me? You might like somebody today, and in 2-3 years time you will not like that person again, or those qualities you find in that person might no longer be there, or you will find somebody better. Just like some people travel abroad while they promised a girl or a man in marriage in Africa or somewhere else, and eventually after 2 or 3 years they fell in love with someone else. That is exactly how love is. So stop investing on somebody when both of you are not yet, fully married. I don't know if I'm right, if I should say that. Or when you are giving, give wisely. Marriage is a choice. Gift is also a choice. And I think I want to also say that we should stop this mindset of, well, I invested on him, I invested on her, so I must marry him or her compulsorily. If I can't have him or her, then nobody else would have him or her. We should just stop this mindset. We should completely delete it or erase it from our hearts, from our subconsciousness, guys. This is getting out of hand, So this Chinese guy now deleted this Nigeria girl for this same reason. Imagine. And now we're having another one in Zambia, all in the name of investing in love. Yeah, there are nothing bad in investing, but stop having this mindset that I have invested so much on you, invested on your family, therefore I must marry you. And for this reason, I've seen some people, or even families, that they will not take anything from either a guy or a lady if they are not married. I've seen many like that. Yes, you see some ladies will buy things to go and give a boyfriend's or fiance's siblings. They will say, no, we don't want tomorrow. If our brother doesn't marry you, you come and be holding us responsible, saying we ate your money, we exploited you, and we didn't marry you. So we should stop this mindset. Honestly, it's getting out of hand. Now, the families are in pain, both families. Anyways, it was said that the guy himself has been buried, while the Deborah herself also has been buried. Yeah, it's always the family that bears the grunts. This is so sad. Imagine they have just a year-old baby, now an orphan at this tender age. May God just help us and give us heart of